Dear Diary, I had a green tangerine smoothie last week and it was so nice, refreshing. It was nice because it was icy, not slushy. Does that make sense? It was icy and I could taste the ice grated instead of the ices being smooth like a slushy. I wish I could have it right now as well. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. We'll be back after 일기예보 by Oh My Girl.
시간이 멈춘 기찻길 하얀 불꽃들 사이 바스락대던 너의 발소리 내 쪽을 향해 기울인 투명한 너의 우산이 아마 사랑임을 알기에 Come on baby take my hand 이젠 어디로 가볼까 손을 잡고 you and I 함께라면 두렵지 않나 너와 나 이리로 가까이 와 Same to same 늘 그 자리에 매번 항상 울컥하게 해 내일 날씨는 분명히 어저께보다 더 오늘보다도 반드시 눈부실 거야 비가 내려도 난 너와 함께 달리고 싶어 어느 날도 예고 없이 쏟아지는 별그 아래서 난 쏟아 일으킨 소원을 빌래 우리 봄날이 마냥 아름답지만은 않지만 다시 돌아보면 행복했던 기억들로 가득해 I wanna share everything with you 먹구름이 뒤덮여와도 너의 햇살이 느껴져 이젠 어디로 가볼까 손을 잡고 you and I 함께라면 두렵지 않아 너와 나 이리로 가까이 와 Same to same 늘 그 자리에 매번 항상 울컥하게 해 내일 날씨는 분명히 어저께보다 더 오늘보다도 반드시 눈부실 거야 오늘도 예고 없이 비가 내려도 난 너와 함께 달리고 싶어 어느 날도 예고 없이 쏟아지는 별그 아래서 난 너의 이렇게 소원을 빌려 모든 건 나의 제대로 흘러가진 않지 나는 그럼에도 너와 함께 춤을 춰 비록 엉망이 됐지만 그럼 난 음악을 틀게 이 순간도 다시 울먹을 줄게 Oh baby 어느 날도 이유 없이 눈부라쳐도 그 아래서는 제대로 날 비워내볼게
That was 일기예보 by Oh My Girl. You guys are listening to Heart Attack and I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. Happy August! Are you happy though? I don't know if I'm happy, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about the green tangerine smoothie because let's keep ourselves distracted by the fact that it's the 8th month of the year and there's only a few months left of this year and what did we all do? But yeah, distract ourselves. I went to this cafe and I got an iced Americano and my mom was like, what do you recommend? Low key, I don't like it when she does this. Whenever she asks, 뭐 추천해 주실 만한 거 있나요? Like, is there something you recommend? I stare at her, I side-eye her because when she says that, she creates more conversation with the worker, which means I have to stand there awkwardly pretending like I'm not socially awkward and anxious. So I'm just kind of like, Why don't you just get two Americanos? And so the worker was like, oh, we have like this green tangerine smoothie. And we got it and it was so good. So moms know best, I guess. It was really icy. So it wasn't like smooth slushy like the slushies you get at the corner store. But it was like grated ice, almost kind of like pingsu, And then I could taste the green tangerine, but the nice thing was it didn't taste too much like syrup. I assume it is syrup, but it didn't have that artificial syrup taste. And did you guys know I really like green tangerine? There was this time, oh my gosh, I'm talking so fast. There was this time when I went to Jeju-do and I bought this green tangerine room fragrance. I really liked it. That the next time I went to Jeju Island, I got it again and I still use it. I don't use it too often, but it is really nice. It has that sudden refreshing scent that's different from lemons or limes. It's like, it's more green. If you know what I'm talking about, it's more green. And so I really liked it. So it was really nice. It was in a small jar though, so it was only a small portion. And my mom was like, should we get one more? But whenever she says this, I always say no because I always say that it's gonna ruin the fun. Like I want it to linger so that I want more. I yearn for it. I don't like to let myself indulge it too much. But my parents always think this is a weird thing I have. So whenever I have something really tasty, I try to have just the right amount so that I would want more at the end. So while living life, I would always be like, oh yeah, I really want that. But my parents are the type to kind of they're like spoil yourself type of parents. So if you like something, they just have it until they're tired of it, and they trained me to do that as well. I grew up kind of in that mindset as well. So if I like something, they would always order more and more and more until I couldn't finish it or I didn't want it anymore. But you guys know that I like self-restraint, right? So this procedure is all fun to me, self-restraint and feeling like I want more, so working for it. But my mom is always like, why would you do that? Like, just have more. Like, life is so short. And I'm just like, no, self-restraint is the way to learn and to grow. I wonder why I grew up like this under parents like my parents. Guys, if I weren't so self-restrainant, I would have been more spoiled than I am right now. Imagine. Anyway, welcome to August. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is 신호등 by 이무진.
이제야 목적지를 정했지만 가려한 날 막아서 난 갈 길이 뭔데 새빨간 얼굴로 화를 냈던 친구가 생각나네. 이미 난 발걸음을 뗐지만 가려한 날 재촉하네. 걷기도 힘든데 새파랗게 겁에 질려 도망간 친구가 내 맴도네. 건반처럼 생긴 도로 위에 수많은 동그라미들 모두가 멈췄다 굴렀단 말은 잘 들어. 그건 나도 문제가 아냐. 붉은색 푸른색 그 사이 상초고 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기 저 신호등이 내 머릿속을 텅 비워버렸네. 그 빠른지도 느린지 모르겠어. 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야. 솔직히 말하자면 차라리 운전대를 못 잡던 어릴 때가 더 좋았었던 것 같아. 그때는 함께 온 세상을 거닌 친구가 있었으니 건반처럼 생긴 도로 위에 수많은 조명들이 날 빠르게 번갈아가며 비추고 있지만 난 아직 초짜란 말이야. 붉은색, 푸른색 그 사이 3초 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기저 신호등이 내 머릿속을 텅 비워버려. 내가 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어. 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야. 꼬질꼬질한 사람이나 부자 곁엔 아무도 없는 삼색 조명과 이 색칠 위에 서있어 괴롭히지 마. 붉은색 푸른색 그 사이 3초 그 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기서 신호등이 내 머릿속을 텅 비워버려. 내가 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어. 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야.
Arirang.
Radio.
You guys are listening to Heart Attack. We attack your heart with art. I'm your DJ Iris. Let's talk about what we do on our show. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where we ask you guys a question. And although today is pre-recorded, we still did ask you a question prior to today's show. So thank you for answering. Our Instagram handle is heartattack_Arirang if you want to give us a follow, and you should follow us. If you have 2 accounts, you should follow us with both accounts. I kind of want more followers on Heart Attack. Today's Heart of the Day was, what's one thing that calms you down quickly? You guys can also send me messages through our send message board or email heartattackarirang@gmail.com. And usually during our live show, I try to read 1 or 2. And the ones that I couldn't read, we read them in our weekend shows. We also have a survey going on for listeners of radio, Arirang Radio. So either you can go into our website, which will have a pop-up, and you can just press on the survey. It's not the Arirang TV survey, it's the Arirang Radio survey. Although if you are viewers of Arirang TV, they would probably appreciate it as well. But yeah, Arirang Radio survey, listener survey, kind of important. It asks you who your favorite host is, and I am obligated to mention this survey many times on radio, but I feel like I haven't enough. So I'm just doing it once again because it really truly means a lot that you guys voted for me. So thank you. I don't know what the results are like, but I just know you guys have been telling me you voted for me. So thank you. In hour 2 today for Open Heart, we have an interview. We have musician and also writer. We have webtoon drawer. Everything. We have ex-member of Sweet Sorrow. We have Sung Jin-won joining us. And after our show, the video interview will also be uploaded on our YouTube, so check that out as well. So let's go listen to a song, and I'll be back with Heart News. This is I Want It by Stacy.
better for my life 별일 아니야 웃어 넘겨줄 뿐이 free vibe 같은 쿨하게 심장은 뜨겁게 hard burning alive 한숨에도 내 별일 없을 거야 Good things we okay I want it 에이 모르겠다 그냥 가는 거야 Good things we okay I want it Good things we okay we okay Good things we okay yeah 할 수 있어 keep going go anyway Good things we okay
August 1st, Friday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. This summer's heat wave is now one of the strongest ever recorded in Korea. The average daily high is 29.9 degrees Celsius, almost 30 degrees Celsius, surpassing the previous record years of 1994 and 2018. The main cause is strong sunlight. In June and July, Seoul's solar radiation reached 1,051 megajoules, much higher than in 1994. Clear skies and intense sunshine have heated the ground, and the heat stays trapped by humidity into the night. The average overnight low is also the highest ever at 20.9 degrees Celsius. This extreme heat will likely continue all week with daytime highs above 35 degrees Celsius in many areas through the weekend. According to a report released by Statistics Korea on the 28th, Koreans aged 10 and older slept an average of 8 hours and 4 minutes per day last year, 8 minutes less than in 2019. This is the first time average sleep time has decreased since the survey began in 1999. The main reason is video streaming. Daily media use rose by 17 minutes to 2 hours and 43 minutes, and screen time on smartphones or tablets nearly doubled. For people in their 30s and older, more than half of leisure time was spent watching videos. Singer 10cm is back with a new full album after nearly 8 years. On July 30th, he released his 5th studio album, 5.0. The album has 12 tracks, including the pre-release song Dance featuring PB, the rock-style track Love is 6 Strings, and Monday is Coming featuring Big Naughty, all filled with 10cm's signature, witty, relatable lyrics. Many listeners have praised the album for its cozy, convenience store music vibe that fits everyday life. 10cm will hold his solo concert 5.0 on August 9th and 10th at Seoul Olympic Handball Gymnasium, performing songs from the new album live. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs. This is 사랑은 6줄 by 10cm and 심쿵해 by AOA.
사랑은 6줄 1번부터 6번 모자란 손가락들이 분주
On our Instagram, which is heartattack_Arirang, and we ask you a question through our daily stories. Not daily because it's Monday to Friday, but give us a follow. We also upload photo dumps as well, so if you're curious about the behind the scenes of Heart Attack, make sure to come give us a follow. The heart of the day of today was, what's one thing that calms you down quickly? I'm reading the script right now, and the writer wrote, how do you have a lot of situations, Iris, where you have to do mind control? And then she also wrote, but I don't think you really get angry. Our writer is very right. I don't get angry, yeah, I don't, I think I've talked about this many times before, but it's because I have no expectations towards the world, life, humans, friends, anything, work, love, hobbies, passions, anything. So whatever happens, it rarely gets me mad, but I do mention that I get annoyed a lot. But I don't think that's because of what people do, because I get annoyed at the most for the most outrageous reasons. Like some of them I can't even say. For instance, no, actually I can't say because it's gonna look so bad on me. But I just get annoyed because somebody would do something that's like so normal. You know, like I get annoyed a lot, except like I don't show it. But the thing is, I don't get mad. So I don't know. I think it just balances out. Even if I don't get mad, I'm always annoyed. So it's not like a good or bad thing. And mind control, I don't think I'm good at mind control, but I feel like my tolerance for situations where I feel like I need a mind control is really high. So it's really rare that I feel like I have to breathe in and breathe out. Yeah, I feel like when something happens to me that is like really bad and I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute, this is bad. I think I'm good at mind control because in my definition, being good at mind control is not showing it. So I think I'm good. Nobody would know that something happens to me. And let me think of this year. When was the last time I had to do like major mind control? So here's the thing. I know I had these moments, but a lot of the times I end up forgetting about it. So I tell myself, Iris, if you're going to forget about it anyway, then why would you spare your emotions? So I think that's one thing I use for mind control to calm myself down. I remember in March, I like the whole chunk of March was really, yeah, it was interesting, but I don't think it showed. So I was happy it didn't show. I'm so happy that I can be nonchalant. But yeah, when I want to calm myself down, I just binge sleep. But even if I don't have to calm myself down, I binge sleep. Let's see what you guys are saying. SB says music and Iris, but when I can't do either, usually I just shut down and walk away from whatever it is. Do you physically walk away? Literally like stomp, 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 walk away? Or do you mentally walk away? Wow, this is such a random question. The walk clears my mind. Okay, I think it's the physical stomp, stomp, stomp walk. All right. Oh my gosh, it's a shoo shoo time. But I think I'm gonna fail. I didn't fail, but this one was really bad. It came up all the way to my eyeballs and now I'm tearing up. Anna sent a picture of Pretty Little Iris artist on Spotify, which makes me want to say I don't think I have too much of healing songs, but I'm pretty sure one will be on its way. I think Lilies is a song that I have that is definitely a calm song, something that can heal you. But other than that, I think a lot of them are kind of dainty, a little too dainty, a little kind of what's the word? Like Teddy isn't a calming song, but I think a calming song will be on its way. So stick around. Siska says music and ice cream. Steve says the sound of rain outside along with waves from the beach. Ooh, so the nature. The nature? Nature. Leon says music. Olga says reassurance from ChatGPT. Do you guys want to know something? I read something recently online. I don't know how true this is, but apparently stuff you say to ChatGPT can be used in court. So be careful, guys. Ricky says, if I'm upset, I just tell myself I'm being unreasonable or I just force myself to calm down. I like this. I shouldn't say I like it. As somebody that's kind of, like out here, as somebody that's a public figure, I should say, don't tell yourself that you're being unreasonable. Don't force yourself. But I love this. As human Iris, I love this. But I guess as radio host Pretty Little Iris, I should say, take your time. Anyway, Rick Al also says it works 70% of the time. Every time. Olga says, actually, my real answer is watching GD clips. He calms me down real quick. But what if your heartbeat goes up from watching GD? Is that calming you down? I guess making you hyper in another way is kind of calming you down. RBN says, taking deep breaths and thinking about my happy place, which is hopefully heart attack. Benny says, I think for me it's music. What kind of music, Benny? Dracula says, cup of tea and chocolate, petting my cat, taking deep breaths. You have a cat? Or did you mention this and I forget? Did I forget? No, I'm traumatized because you know how on Wednesday, Ki-chan said that he had a cat and I said, what, you have a cat? And he was offended that I didn't know. I was trying to think. Maybe he told me that he has a cat. I think he told me and I forgot. And now whenever somebody talks about themselves, I'm scared to say, oh my gosh, really? Because I feel like I'm the one that forgot because there's high chance it's me. Because I can't remember what other people say to me because I don't know why. But Dracula, did you tell me this before? If not, you have a cat? Show us the picture. Wait, what if you already sent me a picture? No way, I feel so bad now. But please forgive me. I say a lot of stuff on radio every day. I meet a lot of people on radio every day. This is a lot of information for my small brain. Actually, I don't think my brain is small. But yeah, help. MJ says, for me, the smell of a mint leaf. Ooh. Tiggershire says, I imagine a tranquilizer dart would do the trick. I don't know. I know I use music and video games to help me. What's a tranquilizer dart? Let me search it up. Tranquilizer dart. It's a dart gun. It's like a BB gun, I guess. Interesting. Matthias says, meditate for 10 minutes. Oh, I should do this. Some people swear by this. Maybe I should try. I'll fall asleep. I've fallen asleep before trying to meditate. Like, 100% of the time. Robin says, tea and K-drama. Drinking tea or talking tea? Talking tea, low-key, calms me down. Dazen says, ice cream, candy, frappuccinos, etc. Anything that tastes sweet. Ooh, interesting. I like how Anif said Iris's songs because stuff like this motivates me to make music. I know that you guys always tell me that you like my music, but if I have people telling me specific situations, like I love listening to this kind of song in this situation, it gives me a lot of analysis. It's kind of like that, like data for me. And I think my brain works better that way. I think it's better than, oh my gosh, your songs are so good. Because I like to think, like kind of radically, if somebody tells me, I love listening to Lilies when I'm feeling mellow. Or when someone's like, I love listening to Love Game when I'm on a drive. I love listening to I'm Your Scary Movie when I'm walking at night. Wait, why did I think of that example? But I think that's a vibe. Anyway, I think those are the type of things that are actually helpful to my brain. Anyway, thank you for your answers, guys. I hope you guys will stay calm and happy and healthy. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is 미지근한 밤 by Owen. Owen, we have a message from Sukasa. Hi Iris, Susu here. Iris, I'm surprised you never did singing lessons. Wow, you are a natural. Well, I did take singing lessons. It's just I refuse to learn new stuff, I guess. Okay, I'm here to continue my Sunday email after I did my singing lesson. I kind of agree with you that repeating all the scales is boring, but I got pursued by my teacher after he recorded me singing before and after warm-up. I feel I fell into a trap. I enjoyed the lesson, especially learning to breathe properly. Also, my teacher said I have a hard, high-pitched voice that's not so common in men, which I took as a compliment. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Gonna try to bring an Iris song soon to learn it. My song request is Play Dash by Nuna. Wow, you want to learn my song? Which one? Okay, let's talk about a song that's easy to learn from Iris. I think Lily's is really hard, and I think Teddy is easy, and I'm Your Scary Movie is easy too. Madly Into You is really hard because it's so high. It's I'm into you, I'm madly into you. Like that hurts my head when I sing it. Howl is hard because Howl is low. Maybe if you're a guy, oh wait, Howl could be good. You know why? Because I wrote Howl for a male artist and I ended up releasing it, so I did it lower. So you guys know how it's all like, so baby, would you give me your heart, baby? Yeah, that's why it's low. So maybe Howl would be good. If you master the art of Pretty Little Iris songs, please let us know. Even if you don't master it, share it with us. Thank you for your message. We'll listen to your song request. This is Dash by Plave, Loveholic by Chew, and Back to the Future by NCT Dream. You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Nuksan, and Sanggon area. Hi, Busan folks. In hour 2, it is time for Open Heart. We're going to be joined by musician, writer who recently published a book, also writer of a webtoon series. We're going to be joined by Sang Jin-wan in the studio, so make sure you keep on listening and also check out our visual replay on YouTube. I'll be back in hour 2 after one more song. This is 부탁 by 정건호.